course, we think Haylee's a pretty good softball player, and she's always thrown the ball really well. And last fall, I guess, she started to develop an issue where she was lobbing the ball rather than really throwing it on a line.
It was very frustrating, and I just couldn't help it. I mean, it was really hard, and I just wanted to get it right.
Haylee was also having difficulties in gymnastics.
Haylee started on her back handspring, started letting her arms collapse. I think it was because she couldn't get her arms all the way in, so they were out when she was jumping.
It never hurt. Well, occasionally it would kind of hurt, but I didn't have a lot of pain. And it was just, I was shocked because I had no idea what was wrong with me.
Haylee's softball coach is also a therapist at Cardinal Hill Rehabilitation Hospital. She noticed that Haylee was having difficulties throwing the ball.
She talked to us one day and she said, if you look at Haylee's shoulder, one shoulder blade doesn't go all the way together. Of course, as parents, we thought, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And she says, probably nothing major, but something that could probably help with physical therapy.
Haylee was brought to Cardinal Hill for an assessment and treatment.
And we had never considered the fact that, Cardinal Hill would be a place for something like this issue.
Although I think of Cardinal Hill as physical therapy, I always felt like that you had to be an inpatient. That
Right.
there wasn't that much outpatient physical therapy that could be done here.
Haylee is a perfect example of the services that we can offer an outpatient here. So many times we think that people have to be so severe in order to come to Cardinal Hill, but our therapists are trained and have a wide variety of services to offer.
Now, Haylee didn't have any pain at all, but she had a limitation of movement. So she was limited in bringing her arm up, which was limiting her pitching. We also had a nice film of her in her gymnastics where she was limited, same direction, bringing her arm back, also an extension, and her condition was what we classify as a derangement, and that is rapidly responds to mechanical treatment in the right direction.
She worked with Haylee on some stretches, and it was amazing the difference after a short time of doing those stretches, the difference it made.
And I liked using those big long rubber bands that they have. They were really cool how different colors were different strengths.
Haylee wasn't here for very long. In fact, after just doing about 10 repetitions of the exercise that I wanted her to do, which was repetitive extension where she was limited, then she had full range of motion. And then we worked on her strength because most of the young athletes, they're weak in their core and they're weak in their upper back. We call them scapular stabilizers, and also their hips.
I could tell a big difference.
We were very pleased with everything.
So her family was extremely supportive, and I know that they helped her follow through, but she's a dynamite kid and she did a lot of this work enthusiastically and was committed to it. They said she did a lot of her program herself, so neat kid.
I am very happy because if I didn't, I wouldn't be as good as I am now.
Tremendous success, and she's really the reason. We can't take much claim. She's really the reason.